Yeah.
Woo! Welcome back to Heels, Pops, and Chair Shots, Wrestling's Entertainment Champions. Street fight in la isla de encanto. CM Punk was in Raw. New WWE title and new WWE lawsuits. All this and more in the room where it happens. But first, JP, tell them what to do.
You already know Heels, Pops, Chair Shots. HPC Bad Guys, HPC Too Sweet on IG and Twitter. Ya tú sabes, man.
Woohoo! What's good, everybody? Welcome back. We back at it again. The bad guys are back in full effect.
The family's here.
Pretty chubby flaco, dímelo, mi gente.
Are we celebrating the new Fast 10 movie?
Oh,
You know it's all about family.
is it? All about
Family's here.
family?
Oh,
Okay,
JP
Diesel.
Savage here. Ooh, yams.
This ain't
he said, "Oh yams."
All them yams, baby.
What does Macho Man say at the
This-
at the Thanksgiving Day dinner
All
table?
them yams.
Ooh, yams.
I like that.
Yeah,
shit.
it's not only on Thanksgiving, though. You know what I'm saying? Georgia Peach.
Georgia Beach.
Shout out to our Instagram.
Shout out,
What a
shout out,
mess.
shout out to all the new viewers. Thank you for tuning in. And you're welcome at the same time. Because we about to
ya.
break this
Appreciate
shit down.
And welcome back to our original viewers.
Our original viewers, they won.
What up?
The day ones right there. Renanaville pulling up
Pulling
on
up.
cue.
You already
On
know.
cue.
You already
I
Appreciate
know,
ya.
I know, Renan Laville, you're a learned man. You're probably up on the news and the business.
Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, baby.
And there's a
Oh,
lot of
baby.
news that I wonder if Endeavor really understood before it got into bed with the devil, and that's exactly what we have with the WWE, bro. I'm not gonna go another step further until we address the elephant in the room, the news breaking.
News breaking. Talk about it.
I'm gonna tell you about the news breaking thing that everybody knew since the beginning of the time. Yo, did you know that WWE writing be racist sometimes?
Ah.
Sometimes.
Wait,
Yeah.
Who me?
Is that why Vince called Cena his?
Oh, no. Isn't that what Booker T
Hogan?
called Hogan?
Oh, that part.
That part.
Esa parte.
it wasn't sucker?
Nah.
Isn't that what they recorded Hogan saying in that video?
Oh my God! But what we have is a whole lot of racisms all up
lot
and
of
down.
I mean-
the storylines in WWE. But I mean,
Did we not know that by how many black champions have there been?
wow.
And
How
the
they've
fact
all
that,
been beaten by Brock Lesnar?
yeah, and how all the new black champions have been in the last 4 years. the history,
Yo,
right?
we gotta change that real
So,
quick.
Gotta change it up.
you know what I'm saying? Isn't it every time it's Black History Month, who gets a belt?
Yo, you ain't lying. But aside from the
Just
from
crazy.
that, right? Aside from what we call Black History,
That's a
Month,
macro
right.
question.
we've got a whole litany of other.
Oh,
Hey.
This motherfucker had coffee. All right, we got a whole bunch of other things going
whole
on.
coffee.
Yeah, man.
That isn't just that, right? We got the Mexicools, right? Coming to the ring. Yo, you better get that fixed.
Remember that time they had the Italian guy pretend he was Arab?
Right. And they give him the title. Remember what was it? Against the
They
title?
were trying to
They were
give him
trying
the
to
title.
against Taker,
Yep.
and they had to cut it because then 9/11 happened.
He went too hard.
No. The London bombings happened.
The London bombings, right?
Well, life went too hard.
And that was
that
that was
part.
the same day that he had crucified the Undertaker.
And I think the next ploy was he's gonna do something with bombs. So
Yeah,
I had to scrap that real
so
quick.
then they
It sucks for that guy because he lost his job immediately.
But that was once upon a time ago, right? That is nothing recently that's probably been pitched or anything, you know?
Problematic?
To likes of sorts of racism.
Oh, I don't
You
think
mean
so.
like taking Saudi Arabia's golden boy, Mansoor, and giving him a secret?
What's your secret?
I wanna know.
It was a dirty secret. Apparently, while he was in elementary school, he was also the mastermind behind 9/11. That's
Yo, child
that's
prodigy.
racist.
Yo.
That's wild.
Yo.
That's
That's-
racist on different levels, considering
That's
like
like sadistic on top of
the
it.
Asian
But
stereotype
somehow-
of like being extra academic. Hey, this
Yeah,
kid was
yeah, somehow-
planning a terrorist
Well-
attack at
well studied.
in elementary
Mustafa
school.
Ali somehow got the worst end of all of that, though. Of that whole That
I mean,
whole,
the fact that you still call him Mustafa. Yeah.
well, Mustafa.
There you go.
Right. Got the worst end of all of that. It wasn't
Microaggressions.
even him to be. I guess he was the one that fought. Got what he said. He's outspoken about the storyline and all of that. He didn't want to go through with it, so he got lashed for it.
Of course.
And Mansoor still.
But not them either. Yo, Bianca Belair is talking about stuff, right? Apollo Crews talking about the Nigerian accent.
Didn't
It's a lot.
they try to make Bianca from Jersey City?
Hey,
That's
that's what I was
Jersey
trying to do. Hey,
Jay City of the
There
Holla.
was a line that she didn't want to say that they kept telling her to say, and she was like, "I'm not saying that."
what was the line?
It's like, I'm not taking off my earrings to beat your ass or something like that.
Like the
Like, to do like the whole, you know what I mean? Like, she's like, I wasn't doing all that.
she had.
Which
had
she
done
actually
it.
did. She
She
did do that
at
in
the
NXT.
beginning,
Yeah.
She would do that at the beginning. Yeah.
I guess once it's understandable though.
Maybe
It's
she's
something.
over it.
It's something similar. I don't know if y'all haven't caught it. If you have not caught it, make sure John Leguizamo, I believe on Peacock, has a show.
On the what?
Peacock.
Oh.
Peacock TV.
He pees on his what?
on his cock.
I don't think that's what that was.
It's a show talking about Latinx community and the struggle and the
Is it
culture
the
around the
Latin
world.
American history for dummies or something like that.
No, but it's a new show that he's like legit. He's in Queens, going through restaurants and having dinners with Fat Joe and a choreographer for fucking Jersey Boy, all Latinos that have having him, DJ Tony Touch. But in that situation, they talk about how the typecasting, right? You get hired, they want you to play a particular role. And let's not forget, this is acting. They're entertainers.
You can't have more than one number one, right?
So this is gonna be part of it. They want you to fit a gimmick. The thing is, after a while, you wake up to that shit, and you're just not willing to put yourself out there like that no more.
Right.
You're too smart and too knowledgeable and understanding of what's happening, and not only that, but the impact that you have. It's interesting that this is coming out now at a time where Bianca Belair is beloved, has so many little girls out here of color that look up to her, want to be her, want to be like her. You know what I'm saying? Like, and
Now more than ever, is it ever more important?
right.
She's
And
a
that's
Lady
the point.
Cena.
She's Lady Cena.
Lady Cena.
She's Lady Cena. So that's the point, right?
Or
Now that
finally
you have
as an
this
adult,
platform,
find your dignity
it's time to
in
wake up.
something,
Right.
Here go
Facts.
Ronaldo.
Facts, Ronaldo.
Out here.
And you know what? And it's important also for that to come out because that's the only way shit gonna change.
Right. Especially now that things are somewhat changing, right? There's a new owner. Vince is not involved, but he is involved.
No,
somehow.
Vince is mad involved, bro. What are you talking
Yeah.
about? From the sale
But-
onward, he was back to what he
It's
does.
OG
He's
Vince.
running shit. Bro,
But
CM
he's still
Punk
under the
showed
microscope.
up to Raw. And the first thing Triple H said to him was like, yo, let me talk to big guy,
Yep.
Triple H couldn't even do
And
nothing.
Vince was like, he's out.
CM Punk was like, yo, I just
They're
want to talk.
fired.
Yo, can we talk for a minute? And he was like,
Yo,
yeah.
He's
Yeah,
as
see, that's
involved
cool.
as Dai was involved in his hair look.
Jeez.
Yo, that Sharpie mustache was crazy. I
a
mean,
villain,
yo,
that man.
the signs have been there, man. Signs have been there. It's just crazy that we just continue to hear some crazy shit about Vince McMahon. We just continue to see the debauchery, the contemporaneous behavior.
Spell it. Spell it
what?
right now. Spell
Yeah,
it.
it's him, not me.
Right now.
Mind your damn business. Yeah, he's an asshole, man. It's kind of it's
mean,
a lot,
call it what
bro.
it is.
Like we're about to find out he killed somebody. Vince has sent people allegedly to kill people.
Yo, that ass, I wouldn't. I
think
wouldn't be
so?
surprised. I wouldn't be surprised.
At this point,
He's covered.
ask Jimmy Snicker.
Right,
Like,
like,
you know what I'm saying?
once you do that, like when you're like 5
It's not,
seconds
it's
away
not
from
too
killing
far
somebody
fetched.
yourself.
It's not.
and it's
How do you
crazy.
keep a secret like that? Without
But you know what's
having to have
crazier though? When you see the footage as far as who was with CM Punk in the parking lot, it was Tamina.
Oh, I don't know about that. Was it? Yeah, it was.
It was.
It was to me.
They smashing
Yo.
or what?
Nah, I don't think they smashing.
Wow.
I don't think they
Allegedly. Why would you
smashing.
say that?
Maybe they're in a throuple. But
Wow.
what I think
With
is,
Tozawa?
what I think is,
CM Punk. There it
what
is.
I think
With
is,
Tamina Snuka.
Tamina still pays some debts to Vince.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit! Shout outs to the code. Wait, hold on. Leave that shit up there. Looking for everybody. Everybody, yo, if you listening to the audio of this podcast, bro,
You
we
missing
shout
out.
you out. We love you, but you missing out. Every week, there's gonna be stuff that you need to see visually, and this is one of those things.
It's a thing.
So we're gonna describe it for you.
It's a thing.
It's here, Punk.
So we talking about it. CM Punk at Raw. What about it, man? How'd y'all feel? Do you think it's gonna lead to something? Or what?
Nah. Well, he said he wanted to talk
Yeah,
to Triple H
promotion.
for 2 minutes.
It was promotion for AEW.
Pretty much. I
Part
think
of it.
that's what wound up happening.
I just found it really weird. Like, if you're so gung ho on AEW and you want to come back and all of this and that, like, that's a very visible thing. The only thing that makes it kind of sort of maybe a possibility is that he was on a flight with a bunch of WWE talent.
Right.
So maybe he thought like, I can, you know what I mean, shoot
I
with
might
the
as well.
people.
Here,
Like
you know.
Miz was like, yo, come through. I'm sure Miz is getting lashed at.
Oh, absolutely.
Vince is probably like, the fuck you thinking?
Who
Well,
you talking
think
to,
about
like?
Yo,
this.
how you bringing
Think about
people out
this.
here? You don't bring people to the house without telling me.
Think
You
about
bringing
this.
people to the house?
Think about this.
Chancleta.
Think
Coño.
Zelina's chancleta?
think about this. The Miz was supposed to have a fight at Backlash, wasn't he?
Nah, no more. Nah, no more. Nah, he wasn't on the final card. Isn't it this weekend, right? Like at Backlash.
No, next weekend.
Oh, next weekend.
May 6th. May 6th.
May
El
6th.
6 de mayo.
It's coming.
En
It's coming.
Puerto Rico.
La isla de
Oh, man.
encanto.
Exciting. Yo, how'd y'all feel about that Bad Bunny?
Promo when he called out Priest. Oh
In
my
English.
God. I'd
Yo,
play it
his
right
English
now
are
if I
very
wasn't
good.
getting
Yo,
copyright.
it's like ever since he's been with Kendall, his English has improved.
It said Bad Bunny Jenner.
Cunnilingus.
I don't like what's brewing
what?
there. I don't like
Why?
what's brewing
Like, why
there,
is
but-
this-
Cause you know damn well he eat the box. Come on now.
Wow. Like a Lunchable.
Come on, baby.
Like a Lunchable.
You know what we do?
And we're talking about the one with the Reese's Pieces.
You know what I'm saying? So frito pa tu bitico.
Wow. So frito para what?
Tu bitico.
This is why we can't
Ooh,
nice
yeah.
things. Here we are talking about nice things.
I feel like
Not one.
Not one.
sanitary.
Not one time.
That's unsanitary.
I need hand sanitizer for my tongue right
Shout
now.
out to those pulling up. Shout outs to legends.
Shout out,
pulling up,
shout out,
pulling up,
shout
pulling
out.
up.
Yo, it's crazy, bro. The thing is for me right now, I feel like
Bluetooth
it's starting to
speaking
be like The Walking Dead.
Oh.
We just keep finding out shit about Vince. How is it gonna end? What's gonna happen?
Not nice.
Zombies.
Like, cause karma's a thing, no?
Like, Vince is going to be a zombie. He's still going to be the CEO of the company. And they're going to have him on strings.
You know what the problem? You know what I'm
He's still
afraid
gonna
of?
make
Weekend at
better
Bernie's?
creative decisions.
You know what I'm afraid of? AI.
Allen
No,
Iverson?
Allen Iverson don't
He's
play.
not
Nah,
gonna do
nah,
nothing to
nah.
you no more, bro. He's retired.
Nah,
Knicks
nah.
in the fucking
Yo,
Knicks
Tyronn
in
Lue,
round, baby.
Listen,
Knicks
Tyronn
in
Lue.
five.
Big
Shout out to
bang!
the Knicks, baby. Round 2.
Big
Woo!
bang!
New York, go New York, go
We
New
out.
York.
Shout out to the New
We
York
out.
Knicks,
Yo,
baby. In
bring
5, baby.
on
We
the
still can't
heat.
finish.
I know
Bring
Jets fans
on
are
the
happy.
heat.
I'm Jets fans feelings.
Aaron Rodgers, baby, the last super quarterback we had since
Okay.
that guy named Brett Favor, and he ain't done none of us no favors.
don't
They
baby.
got y'all to the
Text.
playoffs. I'm saying.
Paque.
You got to at least been.
Mo ain't low, but you in the building.
Hey, Mo ain't low.
Dubs in the chat.
But-
Dubs in
but,
the
you
chat.
know,
my man.
I
Yo, in
will
the house.
say, though.
Appreciate you pulling up,
Yeah.
man.
Yo, y'all saw
Here's
this
the thing.
Devonta Davis and
And Ryan Garcia fight?
on Saturday, though.
Yeah, but here's the
That
thing
shit was
about that and football and Aaron Rodgers. It's all scripted.
My liver felt like that
it's
yesterday.
not real, right?
Shout outs to Action Bronson. That was the concert yesterday. Yes,
In
yes,
the
yes,
real
yes.
world of things,
Uh-huh.
you were gonna say something.
Well, I was gonna say, scripted sports. Sometimes you need paraphernalia for
Yeah.
Okay.
scripted.
Yeah, you do. I agree.
And then there's a place.
Is there?
What
There
place
a
is that?
Place you could go to.
Well, you could be a kid. Toys R Us. No?
No.
No, where you could be an adult and spend a whole lot of money on officially licensed merch for
tienes
your
moco.
NFL, the NBA,
Este
the
moco.
NCAA, the MLB. Yo,
No, that-
MLB's on
you
a pitch
don't
clock.
get-
That's
2.5
right.
hours
Paraphilia
gets
there.
you a
Shout
baseball
outs to the
game.
Devils for beating the Rangers. Shout out to the Rangers
Wow,
for beating
Satanism
the
is real out here, but
Let's
you know
go.
what else is real? Is Foco.com to get your officially licensed merch from all the 3-letter organizations as well as WWE. They got their bobblehead game is
Bobblehead,
crazy.
bobblehead.
When's the last time you heard them words? But
Hey.
New
check
virus
out
is coming.
that
Aliens in the air.
promo
Get your
code
masks.
HPC10
That's what you're talking about.
for your discount and hook us up, bro. We trying to get
Hey,
that
yo,
money,
man.
baby.
It's playoff time. Hit your favorite.
Now,
Now, where can you
teams,
get this paraphernalia?
and then hit that favorite bowl. Cause you got the Elevate Glassware Gallery discount code 8014. Go check out Elevate Glass Gallery and go get your damn supplies. While supplies last.
Paraphernalia.
And it's not a lot. It's not a lot. So
What about if you want to look fresh while you're ordering your paraphernalia? Where can you go to wear fresh
you know what?
merchandise?
I think I have a
Because
place
we
for
have
you
a
to go.
little place at
Place where a kid can be a
It's
kid.
that
on
our
your
viewers
phone.
can go.
Sometimes
It's definitely
you
on your
wanna
phone.
go.
So here's what you do, right? You
Get on
whip
your
out.
phone.
Slightly rotated a little bit as
Heels
it
Pop
glimmers
Chair
in
Shop.
the sun. And then you unlock it, right? And when you get through it, you go to heelspopschairshots.com and you check out the shop because you go /shop. And there you will find the illest, dopest merchandise of all time.
Including the We Pinned Your Mom t-shirt that's flying off the shelf.
That's PCF's personal favorite shirt.
Hey, who pinned your mom? We did, and we have the shirt to prove it.
It
Now, get
definitely
it
wasn't
now.
my dad.
Guaranteed to be
Chair shots.
pinned every time it's worn.
Wow.
Hey, you already know. And
Shout
It's
out to
funny 'cause we did a
the
lot
HPC
already.
OnlyFans.
we've done a lot, and we still haven't reached the pinnacle of our news, the beginning points, and it's gonna go down. Well, it's already gone down.
Whoa, take a blue chew.
The freeze on the accounts or the contract, so to speak, for WWE is no longer a thing. Old school. We're not gonna freeze accounts. Apparently not. There's
But
no
we are going to freeze the hiring.
Yes.
the hiring,
Yeah,
right?
put that
right.
shit in the
But we're not
deep freezer.
anymore. That's the thing. We're not gonna.
Are
We were
we?
doing that.
Well, we're still not too sure.
Are we?
You know
Still
what
in
I'm
effect.
sure of? The stocks are up.
All we know is right now they missed out on Jay White and Nick Aldis.
Woo!
Is it really missed out?
Aldis.
Yeah. I mean,
Missed out?
Not Nick Aldis.
Jay White.
Not missed out.
You think Jay White wouldn't have been a good addition?
I don't.
Well,
What's
that's
Jay
why
White
your
bring that-
opinion is trash.
I tell you, riddle me this, Batman. Right? What does Jay White bring you that Finn Balor doesn't?
English,
And then some.
English that people can understand with a better six pack.
Damn.
Wait,
Yo,
what?
I don't know about all that.
Finn,
Yeah.
Finn has an 8-pack.
Less injury prone.
Bro, there was just this one time and then this other time.
And he delivers a better promo.
I don't.
You can't tell because Finn Balor goes through hell and he'll still fight
This is true.
through injuries.
I mean, they both look cool in leather jackets.
This is fair.
they could
And
be
you get a
team.
demon.
And you got a demon. We got a
Jay
demon.
White ain't got no demon.
Jay White
Just
got a little
knives.
switchblade.
That demon looks so horrendous at WrestleMania.
Wow.
think so?
We really want to bring that shit back?
Is it because of the staples?
I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad.
Yo,
at it. It
for
wasn't
real,
the
my
best.
man was rolling
wasn't
with
the
half a head.
What I will say though, the problem I think that happened with the Demon at WrestleMania, they didn't think about the entrance because it didn't work.
Clearly not.
Normally,
Nothing
NXT,
special. It was
could
nothing
work.
special.
The
It
ramp
needed-
was too long, bro.
Yeah.
It needed something more.
You
Like,
needed
it
a
was-
different situation. They
Like
needed
why?
conveyor belts and
Like
shit.
why couldn't he pop out from at least halfway through the ramp, right? Pop up.
That
do
was
the
a
thing.
misstep for sure. And not only that, but the fact that it was daytime.
Yeah.
So any allure you had of darkness, it was out the window, and that's understandable, especially the fact that you are in an open, stadium.
Damn you, daytime.
But at the same time, you gotta anticipate that this is the biggest show of the year. But
WrestleMania.
we got the demon. It is what
Well,
it
that's
is.
what she said. But you know what else? Yo, demons make dollars. Right?
Dollars?
And that's what that's all about, right? It's about making that money.
Okay.
That Mercedes money.
Okay.
So we out here. We heard that she was a free agent of sorts.
So it's the shortest contract ever.
This was like a 2-month contract,
Yeah,
right?
it was a
With
short
a guaranteed
contract.
title victory.
It was a test run
Crazy.
that went successfully well, and now she extended it.
Absolutely.
How long?
Do they give it
May?
time period on it?
Oh, it's not even multiple years.
No.
No,
I
it's
don't
just
know,
like
but
another short extension.
She's
I thought.
pulling the Jericho, like
Okay.
where he kind of dipped his feet in,
And then
with
got
the
out,
hand,
and then
then got in,
and
got out.
Okay, that makes sense.
And then eventually she'll sign with someone for a fat contract.
Win some titles and snuffs.
Are we
makes
gonna
sense.
see her at Forbidden Door? In June?
That's one door I like to open.
Please, if
Wow.
you.
Every time.
Hey,
I think that was
Oh, yeah.
Sweet melody.
Sucio.
Sucia.
Sucio.
But
She
Monet
ever-
been killing it out here, bro. So I'm glad that
Killing
she
it
signed and she got a
so.
contract extension if that's true. Cause she really killing it out there.
Yeah.
Like, what is she gonna come over here for? Like, for everybody to shit on it and be whack about it. Like, what's she gonna do? AEW right now? I don't know if I want her there.
Listen,
So-
she's getting paid. She's doing what she wants to do. Nothing's better in life than that, right?
Question for you: was she how much would she benefit from doing a Cody run?
Like an indie run? I think
Going
she's
everywhere.
above the indies now.
The main promotions.
Nah, I think she's above GC Dub. Like, I think she's above.
The big promotions.
What's the big promotions though? Like, what's under AEW?
mean, she
Impact.
go to
Like, I
Wild
think she's above
Wrestling.
Impact.
Impact.
You know who's going to Impact? Trinity.
Trinity Fatu.
Naomi out here going to Impact.
Naomi
I'm happy
doing
she's
things.
getting work. Though.
So she getting work. So maybe because Impact works with NJP Dub, so
Right.
maybe Monet
So
can
There's
make
room there. to
But even that, I think
trying
is
to wiggle?
beneath her. Like, I think you come to Impact
wiggle?
and that looks like. I'll never forget Bobby Fish, right? I know. I think he's not great, but that promo where like he just came out, and he goes, "Where's the lie?" And then like this painful, nauseating silence ensued. That is indicative of the fact that like Impact ain't it, bro. It's Bobby Fish ain't it, but Impact also ain't it, bro. Like it is a glorified indie. I think it's not really on that same level. Like you could even, I would take an argument about MLW at some points.
I mean,
Over
Impact,
Impact.
over MLW for sure.
For sure.
You could say that,
I
but
think
I don't
Impact
feel
over
that.
MLW, I don't know.
The
Let's
vibe
just-
is different, bro.
but
Like
let's just-
people at MLW are hype, yo. They make that shit
But see-
feel
Like
but see,
Impact,
but-
yo, the people
Impact
at
goes on
Impact-
pay per view, right?
Yo, no doubt, but yo, the people at Impact are like,
Bro,
Yeah.
but you can't disrespect Impact to that degree because the one
Gaga,
thing you can say
bro.
about Impact is during the pandemic they're the ones should have kept it going.
Yeah.
yo, bro, that means nothing to me right now. What have you done for me lately? The
It's been
pandemic is in the
consistent.
past. That
They're
shit
the
is
only promotion
history
that
right
had
now.
consistent viewers pre and post pandemic.
Right.
Yeah, those 17 people always be
Always
watching.
be there.
wildin'.
Always.
You
Before
watching.
and after.
You want you
Yo,
know
you really gonna talk about Impact like it's top notch, bro?
Impact is like a tertiary
Who's their champion
level.
right now? Who's the fucking Impact heavyweight champion right now?
Steve
That's
Macklin.
yo. You said it because he
Jersey.
couldn't. All right?
didn't
Yo,
let me
ain't
say it.
nobody knew.
You didn't
Ain't
let me say
nobody
it.
knew.
La Virtuosa's
Nobody.
husband, bitch.
Who's
What
the
you were
woman?
talking about?
Who's the woman?
That's
La
how I would've
Virtuosa.
answered it.
Who?
That's
La
how I would've answered it.
Virtuosa, bitch.
Exactly, bro. Who
Who's a
gives
digital
a shit?
champion?
Ain't nobody following that shit like that. When we talk about
Shout out to
Impact, yo,
Inside
we
of
all
Pro
shout
Wrestling
shout out to all
with
the-
Impact streams each and every
Shout out,
week.
shout out to the shooting the alums that are Impact performers.
Yo, it's not the same.
Shout out to the Shooting the
You
Ish
really
alums that are the
talking about
current
Impact
Impact
like it's
Tag
on
Team
AEW
champions.
level?
ABC.
Nah, it's not. It's not. It's
ABC.
really not.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm
Austin-
To be
saying.
honest,
Austin
because
Ace.
of the crowd,
Chris
Chris
Bay,
Bay.
Chris Bay,
tag team champions at Impact.
because of the crowd atmosphere that
STI
that
alum.
that we're used to, like the GCWs and shit, and the MLWs. That's an arguable point to put it a little bit above Impact because of the experience value. You're gonna have more fun at an Impact. At an MLW show than you're gonna have at an Impact show.
I mean, have you been to an Impact show?
No.
Right.
I've watched
So you
enough
can only-
Impact that I know I don't really
But I
feel
see
like
them on
going.
TV.
Yeah, right. Well, not even really. Like where they at? Access?
I mean,
They're on Access TV. That's
that's just
Yeah,
to
that's
be
not
nice.
on
They're
every
not
TV
known
in
for the
America.
fan atmosphere at Impact. When you go to an Impact live show, it's not known for their rowdiness and.
I will
and-
tell you.
and-
I will
and-
tell you
and-
this
and
much.
hypeness.
I will tell you this much. There's not been one Impact pay per view that I have seen that the stands are empty.
Okay, but that's a different conversation.
That could
Because
be
they
also
could be
because they
full,
do
and
great
they're
booking.
they're not as rowdy as an MLW arena.
Right, but that's a different setting. That's a different vibe.
Exactly, that's the
No,
point.
no.
It's a
Different-
different.
it's a
It's a
different-
different experience. That would some people would put MLW.
I'm not saying
over
Impact is trash.
We're
Well,
not
that's
saying
what-
that
essentially what you
Impact is
said.
NWA. We're just saying
Wow.
Trash.
Wow.
Right? We're saying that yo, Impact
sucks.
is not WWE, is not
No. And I would never
AEW.
even put it in that
You
category.
you could make arguments at certain times where GCW is above
Yo, we
Impact.
haven't even
I-
mentioned-
Impact survived ROH.
We haven't even mentioned ROH till now.
Because you know what? It's been years.
NJPW's above Impact.
It's literally been years.
Yes, of course. So they're
Well, you
in.
know what the problem with ROH is? it doesn't
Everything.
feel like ROH. It's like when ECW came back it was like the
Under the WWE umbrella?
ECW.
It was a third brand, right?
On
This is
sci-fi
like
and shit.
ECW was never
ROH.
more than a third brand, in my opinion, ever. And I think GCW's the ECW of modern day, but they're not. That equivalent is not third anymore. That equivalent is like 10th or like 12th now. Like you know. Even though I don't think there's that many promotions, but still,
That's
that
what
are
I'm
making
looking
that
at
much
you.
noise. Like,
I'm looking at
or
you like
sixth.
so rank them because
because
what is it?
EA,
Sports.
WWE,
It's in the game.
AEW.
Ooh, yams.
I would go with MLW number 3.
MLW over
Impact.
AAA?
Over Impact.
No,
Yo,
but
the-
triple. No. We're
third-
talking about. Are we
third
talking about the
What
states
about
or in the world?
Yeah.
Oh, in the world. Okay, so then the world.
I don't know.
and
I don't
and
have that
New-
kind of
New Japan would
experience.
be third brand if we're doing the world.
Wait, so
Then
you're
would
saying
come the first
AEW's
indie
over
type-
New Japan?
Yeah, because of the United States appeal and the
The market.
market and shit.
But the
Damn, if
history.
you're gonna go market Impact over MLW.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And then Impact would be the 4th brand. Then I'd start with the MLW.
Yo,
and
men
any
lie,
other
women lie,
promotions.
numbers don't.
Or Ring of Honor?
Ring of Honor would have to
Samoa
be
Joe and
after
Sacrifice.
MLW.
So what are you trying? You say that to say, you're saying that to say what?
What he just said. The numbers speak for themselves. Impact has to
Yeah.
be up there
Yeah, it
because
has to be up there
of the
because of the
viewability.
success rate.
They
been
trend.
able to
They
be
trend,
consistent-
right?
consistent. Yo, they've had some talent in there.
All right.
I remember Impact was also once upon a time TNA,
Right.
and
Right.
Yo, but that means nothing right now because NWA used to be hot shit too. So
Yeah.
think about this: if GCW goes around the country, do they sell out? If Impact goes around the
you know
country,
what?
do they sell
I
out?
think they do
Yeah.
better overseas. GCW,
Overseas.
if they did overseas, well, I think they would do a lot better because of the violence and the gore and shit.
But they may not. Would they
I
be able to?
think you
Do they have the license for that?
Really?
Would they be able to do that shit over there?
I mean,
so
they
what
do it here.
they've done recently is they've paired up with other promotions over there. So like, they went to the UK recently and they paired up with like a deathmatch promotion over there.
So does Impact have that kind of European reach?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah, bro.
Like
yeah,
that,
different
like-
style. Though.
They have
They
Nick.
have-
GCW
They have
is
Nick
called
Aldis
deathmatch.
now.
they have
Crap,
a
that's like
stronger.
Please don't use that
More
as a
violent.
metric of any sort of anything.
Well, think about
Yo, we
this.
look Nick Aldis.
Impact.
Like, who?
Impact has worked with
Im-
NGPW. It's
Impact
working with
has a
AEW too.
stronger European presence than the E because they were on basic cable while the E was a package.
So
But
you
you're still
see
talking to me about history. I'm talking about today.
No, I'm talking about today.
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 Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
So that's what I'm saying. Like you, Impact may have been a third or fourth or fifth in your book,
Yeah.
but they've been there for a consistent amount of time.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
That's what I will say.
Yo, there was a time
They
when they were number
stayed in
two.
their lane.
Didn't they start up at the same time with
Nah,
ROH?
they were really like.
They're like little
I'm
Caesars,
saying, but it was
right?
really like.
Wasn't
They're
it like-
never gonna get past Pizza Hut and Domino's, but
Right.
they're always gonna be there.
Right,
They're
they
always
have
gonna
the
be there with their
clientele.
$5 pizza pie.
It's gonna be
Plexiglass
consistent. You know what I
walls
mean?
and-
When you hungry, you got some Little Caesars.
Pick up and go.
Hey, pick up and go. You know they got the.
I'm just
code,
saying.
Code, you push the
Like,
code,
let's
you
put
get
some
your
respect
pizza.
on Impact's name.
They got robots doing it for you now.
I
Shout
think
out to the robots AI.
I think I need to pick up and go get my ass to Puerto Rico. Right?
yes.
A Puerto Rico.
Yes. We brought up
A
international
Puerto Rico.
success. And they're gonna make the most noise 2 weeks from now when La Isla de Encanto, baby, gets a street fight that was long overdue, and now it's gonna make history because, yo, this is
Hopefully,
Two-
loser cuts his hair.
this is too young. This is homebred. Is Priest born over there too?
No, so that was something I was gonna mention, right?
Okay.
So it's interesting because they really didn't push the fact that both of them are Puerto Rican, right?
Right. It was quick mention.
I mean, you know, but it's something that they could have pushed. And honestly, what I thought was gonna happen when Bad Bunny started talking shit was that he was gonna come at him like, "You were born here. You wasn't born where I'm from." Because you know you're going to Puerto Rico, cabrón. Right?
Yo,
like
that promo, bro.
Yo.
I mean, they still got one more Raw, so it can happen.
do.
yes,
They do.
yes. But what I'm saying is, it's just interesting because they can play that dynamic. Because he's Puerto Rican American, he's Puerto Rican. You know what I mean? Like you could play that into the tension. But the one thing I will tell you is that the fight will be phenomenal because remember Damian Priest is who's training with Bad Bunny. when he made his debut at WrestleMania.
They
Like,
probably gonna have like the
a
dopest
dope
chemistry.
match, and it's a street
It's
fight.
the main
And it's a street
event
fight.
in Puerto Rico. Street fight.
Let me
Bad
tell you
Bunny.
this. Let me tell you this. You see, if you've been blessed by God Himself and gotten yourself to a Bad Bunny concert, you understand how creative and artistic Bad Bunny is. And you're telling me he's the host of Backlash in Puerto Rico. You best believe there's gonna be some special fucking Easter eggs
Oh
that are
my
gonna
God.
occur throughout the match, throughout the night.
Last
he may
week,
debut a new song.
last week,
So
when we
Rosalia
talked
might come
about
out,
this,
flash everybody. We don't know.
I
Pandemonium.
Raul Alejandro will let that slide.
why?
Because
There was no
Carolina,
need to
Carolina.
titify this conversation.
Vampiro.
There was no need for titification, and JP just comes and throws.
You think
that
Evie
titties
Queen's
out
gonna
here.
be there?
Yo voy a bailar.
You just titified this.
You think-
I got him, my though.
Yo,
Tego?
what's crazy
what's crazy?
What's crazy, papi?
is crazy that you just titified this shit. But you know what else is crazy is that every week I think about like another reason why I just want to go to Puerto Rico so bad. Right? Last week I was like, yo, I just want to see Brock Lesnar. I want to see Brock Lesnar in the
Oh,
streets
San
of San Juan. Right?
Which
in
is
the
closed,
tight
by
ass
the way.
streets.
It's not
Asking
even
for-
open like
asking
that.
for-
They closed it. I don't know about after pandemic, but
The umbrellas
Nah,
are
nah,
right
that
there.
should be
the umbrellas are not there no more and stuff. Yeah.
The umbrellas are not there.
Yeah.
but
They
that's
changed a lot of
there.
changes. A lot of changes.
But-
But we were there. It
Oh,
was
San Juan
phenomenal.
is
Yeah,
there. Is there.
Phenomenal. I loved it. I didn't expect to love it. I loved it.
I want to see like videos of WWE superstars at like Bad Bunny shit, because you know, at least I think when we were there fucking around in December, he had this impromptu concert.
Impromptu concert on top of the roof
A
of a
gas
gas
station.
station.
You
bro.
guys saw it?
Bro, we were 6 minutes away at a wedding.
We were at the wedding. We found out during the wedding. We're like, what?
That's crazy.
Shit, 6 minutes
Dude.
away, yo.
That was on
Wow.
Christmas, right?
Yeah, Christmas that around
Christmas
that time.
Day.
Yeah, like 20 to 76. I think.
Oh,
So
It
you
is-
don't think
it-
that
it
he would
gets
just do that
Yo, I'm
with priests,
telling
like
you.
just have a fucking
so he's
party on
performing.
the island,
No, there's gonna be a
'Cause it's-
performance.
it's at a
somewhere-
Coliseum.
somewhere.
Something's gonna get debuted.
Uh,
You know
He's
what I'm saying?
performing.
I think so.
Yo,
Bro.
after the show, oh yeah, cabrón, we're gonna make this shit. Da, da, da.
It,
Yo,
it can
Bro.
go. It can go
so-
crazy. Anything
The
can
art-
And I want to see like everybody bopping to Buddy music. Like, I want to see the whole roster like Titi me preguntó, and everybody's like, oh shit.
Yeah, everybody in the roster. Logan
Everybody.
Paul's was part of the roster.
Logan Paul, yeah.
And my question is Kendall Jenner gonna be there?
Yo, why you keep talking about Kendall Jenner, bro?
Cause he's horny.
Yo,
That's
He's horny.
No,
Mortify
you
this
have to talk about it because that's where he's sticking his honey
Ain't
dip.
nobody's talking about it. Nobody's
That's
talking.
where he's dipping his honey
Nobody's
stick. You know what I'm
talking
saying?
about it.
You know
Yo,
what I'm
but
saying?
Nobody.
but he got a
Maybe
girl
he's
though.
invested.
He
got a
Maybe
girl.
he's
No,
invested in
he got
some
a girl.
superior English muffins for breakfast.
He got a girl and they're in an open
those
relationship.
Kendall Jenner, bro.
No.
Kendall Jenner, bro.
Google
Ask
it.
him, bro. He smelled his dick. He knows what it smells like. It's Kendall Jenner.
And if that's the case, Titi me preguntó, tengo mucha novia.
Oh my god.
Mucha novia.
I can't.
Tengo una y más
Ese
otra.
tigre tiene mucha novia.
Mucha
Whoa,
novia.
whatever, man. That man he's living his life, bro.
Yo
All
me
I
pongo
know
una
is-
peluca and I'll be
I'm interested in what could happen with this backlash, but then I'm also concerned because we just finished talking about how Vince McMahon is racist and all this other shit. Like, are mariachis gonna come out? Like, what's gonna get
Stereotype
fucked
is gonna
up?
come out. Yo,
And I mean,
I want to see
and
Primo
then-
Epico.
Oh, and let's make. Oh, that'd be fucking phenomenal.
Yo, are we gonna see Carlito?
Savio Vega, Carlito, that'd be fucking dope.
Come on, man.
I will say-
Carlito's gonna come out with Bad Bunny. Watch.
If we're gonna
Right,
talk
Renan
about
Laville said-
Puerto Rican wrestling, if we're gonna talk about legends that are associated with the WWE.
I don't feel you. What are you saying?
Spit it.
Razor Ramon's best buddy,
Ooh.
Fake Razor.
Savio.
Oh.
Savio Vega.
Mr. Vega?
I glazed over. I was
Sorry,
paying
it's okay.
attention
It's
there.
okay. Yeah, Savio Vega, you have to. He has to
Ronaldo
be there. He's a
said-
Hall of Famer, isn't he?
I wouldn't want the Puerto Rico
Nah.
show to be something
No,
that
he came
could
out of the
equally
Legends.
fit
That's the thing it
Yeah.
was.
in Kansas or
I
Virginia.
Shit.
Yeah.
And
It's
by the
gotta be
way,
a venue like that.
just
though.
in case.
No, but like, if you're watching Backlash in Puerto Rico, I want it to feel different than a regular ass
for
show
sure.
somewhere
Oh
else.
yes.
Like I
Yes.
don't want this shit
It's gonna be
to
like
feel
a-
like
Yeah.
a fucking
Yes.
a Backlash in Poughkeepsie, New York.
Right.
You know what I mean?
No,
Like,
No,
nah,
it's
we in
gonna be
Puerto
like
Rico.
it's gonna be
This
like a
shit better-
Saudi.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like a Saudi show.
Right, yo,
gonna be
feel
like
like
the same
Saudi.
Colosseum, yeah.
I
Because
don't know
it's
if
at a
gonna be that
Coliseum.
big, yo.
Bro.
How do you sell a
Where-
paper?
where's
Are
that?
you
Find
a
out.
big
Yo,
stadium like that?
yo, you see
One
this?
Coliseum.
This is your head. I want you to look at it and
Listen,
smack yourself.
listen.
Because what?
At the very least,
You're gonna put
it has to be.
a backlash. What other bullshit pay-per-views do they have in between the big four?
Vic, let me ask you a question.
Money in the Bank.
No, Money in the Bank is a little bit bigger because they
Vic,
had the
Vic,
stipulation.
let me ask you a
and
question, yo. If
In your house,
Backlash was hosted at the old Roosevelt Stadium, would you have gone?
I would go for free. I wouldn't. You better not charge me $5 to go in that bitch
You wouldn't pay
for
$5
any pay per
to
view.
go.
If it
to
was
a pay-
WrestleMania, I'll give you $10.
You would do
Oh,
a-
damn.
Motherfucker, how much money have you wasted throughout your life if I
But
could go to
still,
shows?
here's
What
the
are you
point.
talking
The
about?
point is, Backlash is not a pay per view like WrestleMania or
When
something.
was the last
to put
pay-per-
in a stadium?
When was the last
Hey,
pay-per-view in Puerto Rico?
also
When
same
was
point,
the last
Almost
pay-per-view in Puerto Rico?
19,000.
Right.
Exactly.
Okay, but you're gonna put Backlash in a big stadium. You better sell it out. You better sell it out. That's what I'm saying, because you're gonna run into the same
You
problem
have the
that
hottest-
AEW might have with
Forget-
the UK
forget.
and all whatever the fuck.
Brother,
that-
who's
that
the
pay-per-view.
host of this event?
Thank you.
I hear you. I hear
Do you understand how this man is beloved and cherished?
So what stadium are they doing?
El Coliseo, bro.
In the Coliseum?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know what this fucking.
That's what I'm saying.
It is in the
Nobody knows.
Coliseum. The Coliseum holds 18,000 some odd people. Almost-
18.
That's
Yay.
easy money.
That's not 70,000. That's not a stadium. That's not
Nobody's
what we're talking
saying
about.
it's
Pero
gonna
papi,
be
papi,
that,
papi.
man. Come on.
You were just saying that was the point I was just making.
You say that they wouldn't sell it out.
Exactly. You're gonna put Backlash in a stadium for 50,000 people. It's not gonna
But
work.
that was your assumption.
Where was
That's what I was.
where was
that's what I heard
Backlash
y'all
last
saying.
year?
That's what I heard y'all was saying.
No.
The Coliseum.
The
I'm
only
thinking
thing I
Coliseum,
did,
nigga.
what I disagreed with was that they were not gonna sell out. You're telling me Bad Bunny is hosting
Right, but you're
WrestleMania
telling
the
you're
first
saying
time in Puerto
Coliseum,
Rico.
I'm thinking you're talking about a stadium like
And you know what?
SummerSlam.
And you know what? If it was 40,000,
Yo,
I think
bro.
they would've done that shit too.
40,000.
First
okay.
of all,
80,000.
yo, hold on,
different.
Vic.
That's
You
a
gotta
stadium
understand
size.
though. You gotta understand this. Last year in attendance for Backlash was 8,000 people.
Right.
That's why I was saying. Stadium. I didn't know that.
But
Oh,
it
no,
is
no,
a
no,
stadium.
Stadium.
It
No,
is.
it's a stadium like
Yeah,
as big as
open
the-
stadium.
It's not.
It's not
You
a
thinking
football
like
stadium,
American
it's a regular
football
stadium.
stadium, like it's not the same.
It's like
I
a
don't- that doesn't
baseball
make sense how
stadium
you
and
can
shit.
fit 18,000 people in a stadium. You can fit way
It's
more
an arena without the roof.
That's what a stadium is, Vic.
people. No, I
That's
get
what it
it.
is.
I get that part.
What are we talking about right
yeah,
now?
yeah, yeah, I get that part. No,
I think you really
Let's
understand.
That shit was in Rhode Island.
okay, now you're going to Puerto Rico. You get
Now
10
you go
more.
to Puerto Rico.
You get 10 grand more.
You
I
get
think-
a 10 and you get 10 grand.
You get
Yo,
10
that's-
you get
that's
10K
the
more. You get
package
10K
right
more.
there.
I can dig that.
Let me give you a little story. Little story. When we were in Puerto Rico just a few months ago, just thank fuck antibiotics. The one thing,
baby
we were
aspirin
in Puerto
takes that
Rico,
away.
and we were taking Ubers and shit back and forth. And the drivers, I was asking them questions because Bad Bunny was on at all times. I mean, at the wedding that we were at, shout out to Melissa and Gil.
Hey.
They played 18 Bad Bunny songs.
Right.
And they didn't repeat one.
Right. No,
And they were all fire.
Right.
The driver was telling us he just had come in. The reason why when we said that he showed up on the fucking gas station, the reason I believe this is because the driver told us he had come and did a toy drive at random. A toy drive at random for mad kids and shit. Brought food for the community, blah, blah, blah. And he does that shit on the regular. Do you this motherfucker's gonna buy 10,000 tickets alone to give it to people.
But no, but
He's
that's-
not looking to make
but
money
that's
for that shit.
10,000. That's not 50,000.
It's gonna be
I'll-
bigger
I'll
than
get
But
it.
it's in
I
Puerto
think
Rico.
Doesn't matter. It's
Yo,
Yo,
not-
hold on.
if it's a big stadium
Yo,
like that,
shut up real quick.
It's
Nobody
not
said
gonna
this
be.
is Wembley. Like,
That was my argument. That it was just like
We
Wembley, like, all
cannot.
out.
We
Just like
cannot
that.
have the conversation about Impact being trash because of how small of an attendance that it has, and then and its energy, specifically the energy, and negate what kind of energy we're about to get in a Puerto Rican Backlash with 18,000 motherfucking
That's a sellout.
people
That's
with
a
the
sellout.
most streamed artist in the world.
And that makes
Craig.
sense. That makes
not
sense.
just the city of Puerto Rico,
The whole island.
world.
The island.
no, the city of Puerto Rico
The island. City.
of
City
San Juan,
City
the
Island.
island of San Juan.
Yeah,
island.
that people from all around the world are gonna go to.
Right. Into that.
Yo, that's gonna be a.
20,000
Gonna be a
I have no
mania
argument-
crowd.
A problem with that.
That's gonna be a mania.
That's
crowd,
gonna be a
bro.
mania
It's
crowd.
gonna be a mania crowd. It's gonna be a violent crowd.
No.
I don't think so.
I don't know about violent crowd. But I will tell you,
Depends on if
Allegedly,
the mix
allegedly.
of,
it's gonna be a lit crowd because once again, the first WWE event of that magnitude in Puerto Rico.
And the
bro.
#1 artist.
In the world.
In the world.
And
the
you're gonna
number
get
one
Brock
Latin
Lesnar.
artist in the world.
And you're gonna get Roman Reigns.
You're getting Brock Lesnar in the mid card against the hottest baby face, moving forward.
Yo, real talk. Yo, that's crazy.
I'm trying to go. Your family about to be
Yo,
there, man. Come on.
Ronaldville is scared.
I want to see someone come.
Right. It's because when people say
It's
some
all 'cause of
absurd
you,
shit
Bad
like
Bunny.
this,
That's what happens when I come
They put
back.
blue chew on my Chinese food, and this is what happens.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave that alone.
nah, it's gonna be dope, y'all. And I'm happy. I'm happy. I think it's gonna be an interesting product. A lot of creativity. I want to see something different, as Mr. said. Sometimes I agree with him.
And Ronaldville said it too, man. Like, I want it to feel different. I don't want this to feel like Boise, Idaho. I don't want this to feel like Minnesota. Like, this has to feel like, it has to feel only how it can feel in Puerto Rico.
Right.
I can't describe that. You got to watch the show and be like, oh, they really made use of
You think they have like a mini, like a
where
thong
we at
concert?
and how we
Absolutely.
doing this.
You heard?
Right,
Absolutely.
because that shit is important. The feel, the aesthetic, right? The energy
Daddy
is gonna be
Yankee.
lit. It's gonna be live. It's gonna be intense, bro. Do you understand that every Spanish language network is gonna cover this shit? Fucking
yeah.
pop culture shit.
Yo,
is gonna cover this
Univision.
shit. This is gonna be
Univision's
on
gonna
E.
be
This
there.
is gonna be on
Telemundo.
VH1.
Telemundo.
Everywhere, bro.
Primer
People gonna be
Impacto is
talking
gonna
about
cover
that
this shit.
Primer Impacto covering
bro.
Impact.
Hasta Cristina Saraleji's gonna be like, bye-bye.
Cristina Saraley.
And AI is gonna create fucking Walter Mercado. He's gonna be coming out of screen.
And I'm glad you said AI because Triple H has been playing with AI, and what he did, he went into Chat GPT and he said, generate some generic looking title, right? That kind of looks like Big Gold, but then kind of looks like an eyeball, but then kind of looks like Gape, but kind of looks like, so just give me that. And then that's what it popped out, what you seeing there on the screen. If you guys don't know, now you know, homie, because on Monday, we got a brand new title. Triple H said we ain't got not one, but two, but three world championships. The WWE Heavyweight Championship, or in other words, the consolation prize.
So what
Because
you're-
basically Roman Reigns been killing it so hard, so
Is the light
fast, so
heavyweight title?
long, in the sense that they
long.
gonna give him the infinite scope right here because we created a whole new title for him.
So then in another year, it's gonna be the WWE Triple Crown Champion.
Something like
by
this.
winning all three titles at the same time.
Why not? Book it.
I mean, every
Booking
division
this
in boxing
now.
has four, right?
And that's not a good thing.
So clearly, they're trying to prolong the run. That's what that tells me. That tells me that like there's too much money to be made on the fact that he's gonna be the longest reigning
And
champion
we're
in a
gonna
very
do it
long
anyway,
time.
whether you like it or not.
So might as well put another title, give it to Cody, and we keep it moving.
So what happens?
That's what they're saying, right?
So does Roman?
That's
I
exactly
have so
how they
many
said it.
questions. Like, so we got three championships. So Roman's gonna stay with two championships.
Right.
And what happens? Like, so he's gonna be able to lose one, or what happens when he does
No,
lose?
no. The titles are still attached.
They're unified.
They're unified. So this is just
Eventually,
another way to get somebody.
eventually it's gonna be converted to one title.
think
that-
so? They
that
might
two
do that.
titles are now the Universal title, right?
But they will not.
Nah,
leave
because
the same.
because the title of the damn title is the Universal Undisputed Universal Heavyweight.
Yeah, It's going to be the WWE World Championship, so I think then on the go forward, both those belts are going to be referred to as the
WWE
Universal
Championship. Yeah.
Championship.
That's ridiculous.
It's of the universe.
That's
Not
ridiculous.
just the world, the universe.
Craig,
You know,
We're so-
Impact Wrestling had the Galaxy Championship.
They did?
I think they were smart.
We're gonna have to wait a whole
that-
year
the
till
galaxy's
Cody
bigger
wins
than
those
the universe,
titles
right?
and converts it
No,
into the
but
Win
the other
Eagle.
way
Eagles.
around. It was different.
Oh, well.
'Cause
Yo,
it's
what
gonna
did you
happen.
guys think of the aesthetic of the title?
so it actually
The ass of
it
it
gave
was
me
just not
it gave me UFC vibes.
But what about the aesthetic?
Pathetic was I.
It makes me sad.
It
Why?
gave me UFC vibes. I mean, if you look at the UFC title, the sheer size of it, that's what it reminded me of off the bat. And they brought out by Endeavor. It makes sense. Honestly, this could be the title that Conor McGregor comes and wins.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Because we've talked
You
about it.
fans
We have
will be
talked about
your
it.
fault that
We
happened.
said
Talk
Conor
about
McGregor
it.
always has an opportunity to go to WWE. He's not
Whenever
fighting
he wants.
no more.
Him and Nate Diaz.
And he's put on some weight. If you've seen him recently,
Nate Diaz is gonna
Went to
fight
console-
Logan Paul next.
Ronaldo
Yeah.
was right. 2/3
Or Jake
of our
Paul, Jake
chat,
Paul, I'm sorry.
liked it.
Yo, so we threw out a poll on Twitter.
Shout out on the poll. Shout out
We
to
did the
polls.
Twitter.
And
Shout out to polls
over
everywhere. Keep them sanitized.
66%.
tweeted.
Shout out to polls everywhere. Keep them
66%
sanitized.
of people said that they
Keep them
preferred or they
sanitized.
liked that this title.
You like that
The
this title's a
design-
title?
And pay for
I
their
like that
college.
this title's a title. No, I don't. I don't like three titles. I don't like how this title's just got like this big booger in the middle, right? Like The logo is so North American Championship the way they did this logo. I don't know, man. I didn't like it. I thought it was whack.
It just seems like the parent that becomes a pushover because the one kid doesn't want to go on the tablet, so he just buys the other kid another tablet.
We made it through the entire Puerto Rico shit without talking about Jack Veneno. Give it to him.
That's what she said.
Because he can't show up, bro. What you talking about?
Jack Veneno's dead.
I might have mentioned it though.
He's dead. D-U-D. Dead.
What?
C-U-B-B-Y.
Wait, what?
Yo, JPN said, wait, what?
Wait, what? ¿Cómo? ¿Cómo?
I thought you ended the show.
No.
Yeah,
Didn't even cut on us going out.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like,
Nah.
I was mass confused.
Nah, PCM broke it. That's what happened.
Yo, all I'm gonna say though is, y'all ever seen Deep Impact?
Wow. more porn
Wait,
coming
what
out.
channel is that on?
Yo, we gonna have
The movie Deep
On
Impact.
Spice, it was great. Yeah.
No,
Oh, those
that's
are the blurry
deeper
channels.
impact. That's deeper impact.
That's deeper.
Deep Impact is the movie
what's
with
That was after I
Morgan.
watched
man.
WCW Sold Out, and then I would watch Deeper
And then
Impact.
you just leave the TV on, right?
Yo, shout out to old school
Man,
porn.
my pants off. I don't know. It just happened. Yo,
Yo, in Deep Impact, Morgan Freeman came out, right? He was the president,
Wow.
Presidente.
and black president in the 90s.
Hey.
And the asteroid was gonna hit the Earth, and he came out like a couple weeks before that shit's about to hit, and it's inevitable. Nothing else can happen. It's like, yo, there's an asteroid coming. I'm just saying, the Pentagon just let us know that there's UFO sightings happening all over.
Yo, there's one outside right now.
They confirmed it. Yo, get your mask, yo.
You think Vince is gonna sign one to the E?
You think the mask is gonna do anything?
Do you think Vince is an alien?
Yes.
I think Vince is a reptile.
wow.
For Mortal Kombat.
Illuminati for sure.
That's the only type of people he hasn't been racist against.
That would be a
Respect.
pop of the week.
And he supports another one for presidency.
That's right.
Wow.
Time and time again.
They're all reptiles.
We don't do politics.
Illuminati.
On this show. But if we did,
But if we did, we'd be a
wouldn't do
very
it.
short lasting podcast. That's for damn sure. So follow us on all your social
You talk about
media
very
platforms.
short. That's what I imagine a conversation.
What you talking about, Willis?
That's what I imagine
Let's
a
talk about
conversation between CM Punk and Chris Jericho lasts. It's gotta be a short conversation. Because
Punk and
as
Jericho.
well like that CM Punk is, you know what I mean? Like, what's the conversation about? What we talking about, Willis?
what you talking about?
He
Willie?
said, I'm
So
I'm
you
trying to
get a
talk to
job
Triple H.
Colt Cabana, and then you can possibly come back to E AEW.
Shout outs to Coke. Coke Cabana.
Cabana.
Big friend of the stream.
Boom, boom.
Yo,
Listen,
CM Punk
man.
was out here just trying to talk to everybody. He's
He
like, yo, I
was.
want to
He
talk to
really
Jericho. I want to talk to Vince. I want to talk to Triple H.
What if he's going through his inventory and he's trying to make amends? What was that
See,
situation?
this is what happens when CM Punk blocks all of the AEW roster on Twitter. He has to make new friends.
This is what happens when you burn bridges, bro.
Yes.
CM Punk about to show up for a chance at the 10 pounds of gold, isn't he?
Oh, that'd be his only chance.
I mean, why not?
His only chance.
Come on, Tyrus.
I'll show you how to gimmick.
Yeah, of course. Once he's off of Fox
Tyrus.
News, he can.
Jesus.
That would be a very
Fucker!
hard chair shot of the week, seeing CM Punk go over a Tyrus.
my
But
God.
not as hard as the chair shot I gave this week.
To who? To Andy Hartwell's ankle?
How about that move with Indy, Roxanne,
How
and
about that?
Trish?
Yeah, that's what he said. The ankle.
How about the promo for the mixed tag match?
And they were like, I think not.
Talk about
Ustedes me
lackluster.
cantaron la nota.
Wait, what?
What? Yo, how was that Grayson Waller and Mello match? Talk to me about that. How was
That was
that?
a banger of the week match
Okay.
award.
Okay.
Carmelo Hayes, Grayson Waller. Doing it there.
You're absolutely correct.
Made a y'all can't beat Roman title. You absolutely right.
Yo, it's like, I'm telling you, what happened was Vince was like, well, Roman, I need the titles back. He's like, no.
No.
Okay, make another title. Like, that's what happened.
Verbatim.
That's what
Verbatim
happened.
how it happened.
Like, he's like,
Verbatim.
no. He's like, okay.
Oh, man.
Yeah, you're right. Jimmy, where are you?
Does any of you know who
No.
deserves that title according to the WWE Universe already?
Seth.
That's right, baby. Seth freaking Rollins was my pick to be the first.
But what if you give it to somebody like a Austin Theory
I wouldn't care.
Nah.
or a Montez Ford?
Too soon.
Yeah.
Too soon?
They gotta
Yes.
get the IC
For
title.
that,
Yes.
for that, yes.
Yes.
He's an Austin Theory. He's the U.S. champion right now.
Yo, this is a brand new title.
That's his IC title.
This is a
Taz gotta
brand
get the IC title.
new title. You do not fuck around when you're
Yeah,
trying
no.
to build a
Th-
brand new
this gotta be
legacy.
prestigious.
This has to be someone that is easily gonna be accepted as and he's gonna have
It's
this
Cody,
credibility
man.
Seth.
You know
as
what's
a
crazy?
heavyweight. Yo, I don't even know because Cody doesn't have that credibility in the WWE just
Seth.
yet.
But he
Seth.
just recently
And I
lost to
think
Roman.
he needs to beat Roman. I think Cody's
That
story is
part.
to beat
And
Roman.
if you give it to him, that doesn't.
And
you're
then
not
that,
getting that.
if you, yo, son, this is what's gonna get me mad heated.
Ooh.
If Triple H is gonna come out in WWE after WrestleMania and be like, well, this is story over. His story's not over. His story's continuing.
Yes,
Boom, let's give him a
yes,
title.
that
What
part.
story? Then what's the story?
That
Then
part,
what you
that
just
part.
told me was you don't know shit. Because you just came out at WrestleMania and said, oh, we continuing the story. And what are you doing? You're giving him a consolation prize? You're telling him you can't beat Roman. Let me give you this new made up shit. And then you're never going to come over that hump. The whole hard
You're
time.
never gonna do that over
I
that.
mean, it's probably hard to do that.
Get out of here, B. So that would be completely reckless for them to do even as a concept.
Yeah. So Seth
that's what
freaking
they're
Rollins is
doing.
my new pick again.
That's what they're doing.
That's corny. That's corny. You don't. I think honestly, a whacker stance might be, but I think a more realistic stance is Brock.
I was gonna say
Workhorse,
Brock with the
workhorse.
legitimacy. Yeah.
You gotta give it to the workhorse.
Brock always be in
You know
the
what's
title
crazy?
picture whenever
Yeah, but
he
he's not a
wants.
workhorse.
however
He
he
takes
wants.
days off.
You know what's crazy though?
E-
Not so long ago, when it came to the Universal title, that person that was chosen was Finn. So I say that I bring this up by saying that maybe they do give it to an up and comer. Maybe they do give it to somebody that they want to fucking put a rocket, slap a rocket to their back.
The guy that he lost to.
Damian Priest.
He would have to have a hell of a backlash. I'll tell you that much.
And not no lie, it could happen.
Nah, I don't see that
It's
for
the
this
main
time.
event. He's finally he's closing out a show. This is his chance.
But I don't think
This is just as much as his chance as it is Bad Bunny getting his
You know why? I
burn.
don't,
Let me ask
much
you-
love to Damian Priest, but you know why I don't think that's the case? Because in his faction, the most over person is Rhea.
Yeah.
And then who comes next?
I think Priest can take
Dominic.
that title.
Oh,
No,
Dominic,
no.
Dominic. Hold
He-
on, no,
he's
hold
still
on.
a chicken shit heel though.
Yeah, but he's
Over. We're talking
or
about
under
over.
or
And-
whatever.
but not-
Yeah,
And
he,
mind you, and then the third one is Finn.
Nah.
I think
I'll
Priest-
debate
Who
you
fought
on that.
Edge?
Yo, I get it, but that's just.
Who's the leader?
Rhea.
I
This
see
match
Priest
is
as
still
the leader,
more
to be honest.
marquee than Edge versus Finn. Priest versus Bunny is more marquee.
100%.
And it's just more of
I'm just saying-
elevating him.
I'm just saying that's too much of an elevation.
the title, yeah. That
I don't.
That's
I
why
don't see.
Elevate Gallery sell CBDs because sometimes they get too elevated. And
He
shit
was
get
right
crazy.
for you
Well,
know.
Precious boys with Riddle, so I wouldn't put it past them. But I just,
Oh, that's true.
for the same reason as
Shout out to
not
Yonkers.
Tez, not Priest. We need someone with that experience, that championship caliber
Credibility.
experience.
What
We
about
need
a
someone
You
that-
need someone who has an imperial stance about that.
Ooh.
Even
Talk
though he's a
about it.
champion, he's a champion. What about a returning Randy Orton?
You're trying to double champ Gunther? Wait, hold on.
Gunther.
You're
I'm
trying to
I'm
double
trying to-
champ Gunther after they create a title because they double champ the heavyweight champ.
Basically.
Yeah,
That
that-
way everyone walks around.
What
with
planet is
belts.
this?
I'm here for it. That man knows how to slap.
That,
Could you
that,
slap?
that sounds like Vince McMahon booking for sure. That's crazy.
No,
That'd
you
be
know what
fucking
is
insane.
crazy?
You know who a name that actually they presented themselves when everybody started saying, "Oh, I want that title." Chad Gable.
Yeah.
That was interesting.
I was
Just
paying
because there's a lot of love for Chad Gable, his prowess in the ring is obvious. And when it comes to his comedic timing right now, like he's not there yet. But just the fact that you have that happening, that conversation, right? It puts you in that main event picture. That's the start of that. So it's very interesting. And once again, we said Montez Ford, right? They keep mentioning they may not be a tactic for very long.
Yo, how many
because of this
times did
draft.
Corey Graves mention that? That
Right.
they could split.
Because the draft
For the
starts
draft.
when is Monday or
It's-
on SmackDown.
It's on SmackDown.
Say,
Starts
I think
on
it's on
SmackDown.
SmackDown Friday.
Dom would be more over with when Jinder got it. When Jinder got it, it made him for sure.
What,
And I think that's
what
solidified
about
him.
the almighty Bobby Lashley?
I mean, it's better than Andre the Giant Memorial.
That might be
Nah,
more
man.
credible. Like
Nah,
I'll
man.
take that.
Nah, man.
He's
He's
a former
incredible.
champ.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he's a physical specimen.
Nah,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That gold.
The
Would look
problem
good on
is,
him,
the
for
problem
sure.
is, in order for it to work,
It don't look good on a lot of people.
in order for it to work, her business has to come back.
No,
You said
they're not doing
herpes?
that. They asked that already.
Her
I'm just-
Her business.
Oh,
The hurt business, the hurt business will have to come back
I don't know what her
to
business.
make sure that he secures the
That's what I
win.
thought
That
of.
shit hurt business.
Yeah, you got herpes now. That should be
Nah,
her
that
business.
should be
That's
her-
fucked up, bro.
Oh
You should
man.
get checked out more often.
I was gonna bring this up, but
Guten Tag.
we probably won't be able to cover too much of it. But
So it's
there
German for
was
2 bucks.
a legend recently who's been very vocal about his stance about family members being
You
used.
mother of God, you're using that legend term real loose.
Oh, WWE legend. He's a legend, right?
He's a legend?
oh, Hall
He
of
is
Famer?
not a legend.
He's
He's
not
not
a
a
Hall of
Hall of Famer.
No.
I thought he was a Hall of Famer.
Allegedly.
He's a
legend?
WWE alum.
Allegedly.
Oh, wow. I didn't even,
He's just an alum.
Yeah.
Eddie's a Hall of Famer, right?
Yes.
So they never put Dr. Chop.
No.
That's effed up.
Well, let me ask you a question.
Wasn't his name like
me
what was
ask
it,
you a serious
Oscar White or
question.
something like
Yeah.
that?
On
Chavo
what
did more
grounds would you put Chavo in the Hall of Fame? Like, what's the
Maybe
argument
with
to put him in
Eddie.
the Hall of
Eddie
Fame?
with the
Because,
title.
like, do you think that Chavo had a better WWE career than
I think he had a better WCW career
That's the problem.
right?
than WWE.
He had more of a WCW.
And
career.
does he have the kind of name that he'd make money? Well, that Vince can make money off of him right now.
Yes.
No.
Guerrero.
Not like if
He won't sell as much merch.
he won't
You're
sell
right.
as much merch. I
Yeah,
don't think
yeah.
he'll move
The,
the needle.
the
Yeah,
one
he
the
won't
one
be
thing
needed.
that he does have though is that Chavo is behind the scenes on a lot of the movies
In
and
Hollywood.
shows in Hollywood.
In Hollywood,
that
he's big.
incorporate wrestling.
Oh, no. Is
When
he
it comes
like
to
John
Glow, he was
Canyon?
one of the trainers. You know what I'm saying?
Nobody was better than Shane.
Champagne Chavo Guerrero?
Well, he's very vocal, and he doesn't want Rey Mysterio using the Guerrero.
Because
logo.
No,
it's
but
his
it's not
trope.
even Ray. It's WWE.
Or
in general.
WWE, right? I guess it was.
Because-
I was at the Cardona show, and he took a jab to specifically Ray about saying not specifically Dominic, saying that Dominic would never be a better Eddie Guerrero and stuff like that. And
But
he didn't
it's-
have to say it, but he went on and said it.
But I mean, facts are facts.
Right. But like, he didn't need to come on and say that. It's not like they were talking about.
Did they ask him?
No, that's what I'm saying. It was like word vomit.
But if his
But-
wife, if
oh, by the way, Dom, you're not gonna be like
if Vicky
Oh,
Vicky
word. Yeah,
Guerrero
he did
came
come
out
off
saying
like
that
as a
she's
crazy
cool with
hater.
it,
yeah, like it
Uh,
just came off.
don't
to
use
me.
the Mysterio.
Oh,
Don't use the
but-
Guerrero
but so,
name.
like,
This is not.
Vicky's had problems with Chavo's father in the past where Chavo's been like, hey, Chavo Classic, not Chavo Jr. Chavo Classic's been like, hey, yo, you're not a Guerrero anymore. You're a Guerrero when Eddie was around, but you don't talk or affiliate with us, so you're, I forget what her main name's like Ladder or something like that.
Oh shit.
oh wow.
A lot of his argument
That's a
is
lot
that
of
they-
bullshit,
They work
isn't it?
very hard to build that name, and they don't, it's very tiring at this point.
But Chavo didn't
No.
build nothing.
Right.
Chavo didn't build nothing.
You know what?
His grandfather, or sorry, his grandfather did for sure. His uncles, all of them, either regional or Eddie internationally for sure.
The gobbledygook.
So you call it like
Huh?
bitterness?
It's a little ironic, right? Because like
It should have been me.
I think there's a little bit of that in there. A little bit like I should have been more popular, bro. I'm the one that sold my Latin soul on television to be like white is all right. Right?
That
And,
part.
and
It's
now
about
he's
it.
out here like trying to be like that dude for that name when
Speaking
like
of
the
lawsuits.
dude with that name was Eddie Guerrero, who
He just-
certainly put LW on the map. I mean, like, so
He needs some more of that Bosley money. Maybe that'll sell him.
Definitely a chair shot of the week, Mr. Chavo.
yeah, and
You
then
earned it.
But you know,
And then
the
I
thing
thought-
is, but the thing is that this is something that happens everywhere.
but I thought it was really
The
corny.
likeness of somebody that has passed. The company that it lived in that helped create it or pushed into lore, they're gonna continue using it.
Right.
That's just what it is. It
WWE
happens
is
in
not
all
gonna
sports.
Look at what's happening in AEW with Owen Hart.
Right.
The Owen Hart
Right.
And it's
Cup.
because finally somebody can do it.
Right.
Right? Finally.
Right.
Thanks to his wife.
Exactly. But this happens everywhere. I mean, Is the NFL trophy is not called Vince Lombardi? Is Vince Lombardi around?
No, and it's scripted.
Does the Lombardi family get any money on this?
And it's predetermined.
I don't know. That's a good question. I wonder
Kobe
if they
Bryant.
get residuals for that.
Kobe Bryant, the All-Star MVP trophy.
It's dope, and it's commemoration and shit.
They have to be giving them consideration. They have to be some kind of.
I'm gonna call Vanessa Bryant. I'm gonna ask her.
Yeah, man.
Stop.
I
Y'all out of pocket.
What do you
Woo!
know?
We can't have nice
Much
things.
Not
love.
one nice thing.
Much love. She deserves all the things.
Yeah, what the fuck, man?
Oh,
What you talking about, bro?
It's a lot of.
I'm just here for
around here.
comfort, no harm.
Yo, what's wrong with your boy, bro?
He's horny.
Break the wall down.
Check us out on your favorite channels, Heels, Pops, and Chair Shots on YouTube and Twitch. And don't forget to rate, review, subscribe, leave a comment, give us 5 stars.